Although presidents such as those of Kenya and Mali had arrived before the Chinese premier, his arrival and airport reception were ground. Being the highest guest expected at the World Economic Forum in Abuja, very top government functionaries from Nigeria and China flooded the airport to receive him. When his very large Boeing 747-400 aircraft touched down at the airport, it was indeed a beautiful sight to behold. Premier Lee Keqiang and his wife took a brief time to wave at the crowd and later came down, shook hands with dignitaries that lined up before walking to where the FCT minister and his wife were waiting for them.
I present you the key to the city, which confers on you the honorary citizenship of Abuja with all the rights and privileges as a mark of respect for the strong friendship and cordial relationship between the people of Nigeria and China.
After that conferment of Abuja citizenship and symbolic presentation of the city's key, the premier immediately left the airport with his enlarged delegation of over 240 participating investors from China. Speaking to newsmen, Minister of Foreign Affairs Ambassador Aminu Wali noted that Nigeria stands to benefit immensely from the premier's visit and his growing tie with China.
We are going to showcase what we have and sell our country and our continent to the world and get the rest of the world to accept and to agree and see opportunities to come and invest in our countries. So certainly that's a big gain. And in any case, for example, now the Chinese premier has arrived. We have antecedents with the Chinese. They have done a lot. You know yourself, when you go around Abuja, you've seen exactly how much Chinese are doing in terms of infrastructure. So not only the Chinese premier, but other leaders are coming in.
FCT Minister Senator Bala Mohammed could not agree less. He highlighted some of the benefits Abuja is getting from China.
China is a dominant force in on the globe. The Foreign Affairs Minister told you, China, even within our infrastructural development, they contributed a lot. Even this airport is being rebuilt by the Chinese company. You have seen the light rail they are building in Abuja and so many things. So there are so many bilateral issues I thought you would raise with the Minister of Foreign Affairs that are going to be signed, MOUs, bilateral agreements, because they are bringing huge resources. They are the major lenders in the world today. And of course, we have benefited a lot within our own lending agreement framework with the Chinese government. So China is a dominant economic force, and of course Nigeria too is a dominant African economy, the biggest economy in the world. So it's a meeting of two giants.
Several cultural troops were at the airport to welcome visiting heads of states and government. The Chinese premier, no doubt, is the biggest player that would attend the World Economic Forum meeting here in the FCT. His coming, according to those in authority, holds great benefit for the nation. We only hope that Nigeria will tap from this benefit and develop itself to a global player in the League of Nations. From the presidential wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport here in the FCT, I am Ikaro Atta, ITV News, Abuja.